Istanbul Travel Guide. Budget food, culture, and scams every tourist should know. All right, listen up. Istanbul, this city, it's a magic trick in architectural form. A place that can either chew up your wallet in a single weekend, or, if you know the secrets, feed you like a sultan for less than $5 a meal. Here's the kicker. Most tourists never stumble upon that second option. They get caught in the glitzy traps, pay too much, and miss out on the real soul of the city. Imagine spending 2 weeks here, hopping between continents like it was nothing, sleeping on both sides of the Bosphorus, and devouring dozens of meals that will still make your mouth water. You will get targeted by pretty much every classic scam this ancient city keeps tucked away in its back pocket. But here's the good news. You don't have to fall for them. Why? Because you're about to learn the ropes without the hard lessons, so you don't have to. Stick around for the next 10 minutes. Seriously, it's worth it, and you'll leave here knowing exactly where to bite into the best flavors, how to bow respectfully in sacred spaces, and crucially, when to just walk away. This is all about street smarts, cultural cues, and budget hacks that'll transform your trip. Ready to unlock Istanbul? Let's dive in. First, a quick check on the philosophy of this trip. When you land in Istanbul, plan to have precisely 2 things booked: a cheap hostel bed and a transit card. That's it. No fancy tours, no prepaid guides, just you and a sense of adventure. When you leave, your stomach will be full, your pockets intact, and you'll have a travel notebook thick with discoveries, tips, and maybe a few close calls. Today, you're getting the distilled essence of that deep dive. We'll blast through budget food first, because let's be honest, that's usually the first thing on our minds. Then, we'll glide into navigating Istanbul's incredible culture without looking like a rookie, or worse, being disrespectful. And finally, we'll torch the scams that still work like a charm because people keep falling for them. The goal is to arm you with the knowledge to experience Istanbul authentically, deliciously, and safely without breaking the bank. Let's roll. Eat like a local, meals under $5. Istanbul thrives on its street food culture, a vibrant tapestry of flavors woven into the daily life of its residents. It's not just about eating, it's about connecting with local life, watching the world go by, and savoring traditions that stretch back centuries. The best part? It's ridiculously affordable. A full day of grazing like a local can cost you around $15 to $25. That's less than a single meal at many Western restaurants. Here are the must-try, budget-friendly bites. Simit. Imagine a sesame-crusted bread ring, chewy on the inside and crisp on the outside. It costs only a few cents. Grab it from the iconic red carts, especially near ferry docks, and pair it with a small cup of Turkish tea for a breakfast under $1. Balık ekmek, fish sandwich. Freshly grilled mackerel in a crusty baguette with onions and pickle water. The best place to get it is from the iconic floating boats near Eminönü. It costs just a couple of dollars, and the experience of eating it by the water is unforgettable. Midye dolma, stuffed mussels. Mussels stuffed with aromatic rice, pine nuts, and spices, served with a squeeze of lemon. About $1 or $2 for a plate. They're addictive, but 6 is usually the perfect number to keep your stomach happy. Köfte ekmek, meatball sandwich. Charcoal grilled meatballs smashed into bread with spicy tomato paste and herbs. You'll find them at local markets for just a couple of dollars. Ask for pickled chili by saying acılı lütfen, and you'll get a nod of approval. Gözleme, stuffed flatbread. Paper-thin dough filled with cheese, spinach, or meat, cooked on a griddle. Usually around $1 or $2 and often made fresh at markets by Turkish aunties. Watching it prepared is half the joy. For dessert, grab a piece of baklava for under $1, or in cooler months, enjoy a warm bag of roasted chestnuts while walking through the city. One last budget tip: carry small notes and coins. Many street vendors don't carry much change, and it makes transactions smoother. Culture without the cringe. Istanbul rewards curiosity with incredible experiences, but punishes ignorance. Here's how to glide through sacred doors and bustling bazaars with respect and confidence. Mosque etiquette. Visiting a mosque is both humbling and awe-inspiring. Women should carry a headscarf, and men should cover their knees. Everyone must remove their shoes before entering. Keep your phone silent, never use flash photography, and don't walk in front of people while they are praying. If the call to prayer begins, step aside respectfully. The Grand Bazaar hack. The Grand Bazaar is a visual feast, but prices can be inflated in the main alleys. Wander into the side streets nearby to find better deals and friendlier bargaining. Start at around 60% of the asking price. Share a smile or a tea, and aim for 75%. It's not about winning, it's about connection. The Bosphorus ferry ride. Skip the pricey cruises. For less than $1, you can ride the public ferry across continents. Sit on the right side when leaving Europe for Asia, for postcard-perfect views of Topkapi Palace and Hagia Sophia. Sunrise rides are magical and shared with local commuters instead of tourists. Hammam etiquette. A Turkish bath is a ritual of relaxation. Bring flip-flops if you prefer, tip about 20% to your attendant, and know that most baths have separate times for men and women. If the scrub feels too rough, simply say yavaş, which means slowly. You'll leave refreshed and glowing. Accepting tea. If someone offers you tea, accept it. It's a gesture of hospitality and connection. Sip slowly, enjoy the moment, and embrace it as part of the culture. Scams that still work and how to dodge them. Istanbul is safe and welcoming, but a few scams persist. Here's what to watch for. A shoe shine scam. A shoe shiner drops a brush in front of you. If you pick it up, he insists on a free shine, then demands a high payment. The solution? Ignore the brush and keep walking. The friendly bar scam. A friendly local invites you to a bar. Drinks are ordered, the bill is outrageous, and suddenly there are men blocking the exit until you pay. The solution? Never follow strangers to a second location. Politely decline and move on. Restaurant padding. Restaurants may bring bread, olives, or water you didn't order and then charge heavily for them. Always ask bedava mi, meaning is it free? If not, push it away. By law, prices should be listed on the menu. If not, leave. Other scams. Beware of over-friendly students guiding you into carpet shops. Taxi drivers refusing to use meters. Pickpockets using distraction tricks. Fake police asking to see your wallet. And fake tickets sold outside attractions. Stick to official vendors, apps, and common sense. Safety tip. Carry small bills, use ATMs inside banks, and remember the police number is 155. Stay aware but not paranoid. Istanbul is magnificent and safe when you're informed. If these tips are already saving you cash, time, and stress, hit that subscribe button. More budget-focused, field-tested guides drop every Sunday, packed with real numbers and zero fluff. Join the community of savvy travelers, and let's explore smarter. Here we wrap up our Istanbul travel guide. Istanbul wants to feed you, wow you, and yes, sometimes trick you. But now you're prepared. Eat simit by the ferry. Ride the public Bosphorus ferry. Enjoy the hammam. Skip the scams with confidence, and you'll leave with stories worth far more than the lira you spent. Your adventure awaits on both sides of the Bosphorus, filled with authentic flavors, rich culture, and unforgettable memories. Share your scam stories in the comments so we can build a stronger community of informed travelers. Until then, safe travels and see you in the next adventure.